Awesome.
Give it a few seconds.
A second. Hey.
Yep. Hopefully someone will pop in and say they can see us.
How can you tell who's online? Hang on. Oh, here they come. So I'm reading the comments off my phone.
All at once. Yeah, it's delayed on
they already turned up like 30 seconds ago.
Oh. Well, hi, Tracy. And we've got Kat.
Hey.
It's good to know that you can see us way before anything comes through for us.
Tracy, it kind of sounds a bit creepy. I can see you.
It does sound a bit creepy. Hey, Ash. That's a really good question, Tracy. I can't actually see it in StreamYard, so I'm going to have to look.
So you've got 40% Son of Neptune, 40%. Oof, it's neck and neck. Malibu Rising and Son of Neptune at the minute.
Nice. Okay.
Forget about the other book. Just toss it in the bin. It's only 20% for the.
Yeah, clearly, it's just it's not the one for today.
No.
I honestly didn't even notice that, Tracy. I did not even see that. And we've got. You go.
No. Apparently, we're a team of readers that don't actually read. Because I don't notice that either. I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. This is fine.
I can expand the poll.
Expand the poll. Not on StreamYard. I'm looking at it on my phone.
Yeah, I can get it on my phone, but it doesn't come up on StreamYard. So that's fine. Hey, Erin. So I was just about to say we've got Zoe joining us shortly as well. We'll wait to start the sprints until she's here. But yeah.
No. Malibu Rising's winning now, 50%.
Oh, here she is right now.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Just saying we were going to wait for you to start.
Yep.
So have you made your choice on the poll as yet?
No.
I have a poll going because I don't know what to read.
What are your choices?
So I have Malibu Rising.
No.
I have Son of Neptune.
Yay!
And I have For the Throne, which apparently is just not getting the votes today.
I would have gone For the Throne, but that's book 2. How's For the Wolf? Because I was always curious. If you like a book, you would like that one. What would it be?
I'd say if you're more into it's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast thing, but it's very slow. So if you're into no.
Okay.
I don't know, because at least when you're like, oh, at least I have something to be excited for. But no, smart.
The only one I've read of those is Malibu Rising. Yeah.
Fair.
But it's a very quick, easy read. That one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, Tracy's reading Malibu Rising. Eli is
a popular book. Everyone,
Yeah.
Everyone's
read.
Whereas the other one's Percy Jackson series? Continue.
Yeah. Yeah. Second one in the second series.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a Percy. Hey. Let's see if he'll come. Hey. He's just, I have a corner just there, and he's very creepily just sticking his head around the corner, just watching me. So. I'm sure he'll
Everyone-
jump in at some
Everyone's
point.
watching tonight. Everyone's
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's just being slightly creepy. It's the
Mhm.
vibe for
Yeah.
tonight. But what are you guys reading?
I'm reading the Polar Bear Explorers Club.
Ooh.
Oh, cute. That's book one,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I got it at a book grocer for like a bargain.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice when you actually find something in there that you actually want to read.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's the same as going into like secondhand shops. You're like, I won't buy anything. And then you walk out with 10
Yeah.
books that it wasn't really on your list, but you're like, oh, yeah, actually,
It's a dollar.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
maybe.
one day I'll read that. One day.
Yeah. It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
So I am reading. Do you remember the movie After We Fall?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to the spin-off. There's a spin-off, Nothing More, Nothing Less. So I'm reading listening to the second book, Nothing Less, which is on Langdon's perspective. It's his life, which is the
Oh.
half brother.
Yeah. Is it good so far? Oh, I haven't read them, but I've seen.
So I'm completist. So I read the first series, and I noticed there was another 2 books, and I'm like, okay, yeah, fine, I'll listen to that.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I have an olive on my lap because I've been at work all day, so the cat is wanting lots of cuddles.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Let's see,
I think
have
this
you
is
read
Malibu Rise.
any? Yeah. Have you read any of hers before? I feel like you have. I feel like you've mentioned it. Ash hasn't read any of them. Hey, Amy. Ooh, I love both of those books. It's been a while since I read either of them, but they're both good reads.
The only problem with book grocer is for me, I have to go into the city for that. That's the closest one I've got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I go there is when I'm working at Marvel Stadium because there's one at the
I always
DFW.
forget you're
Yeah.
I always forget you're in Melbourne, and I'm like, yeah, Marvel, right. Yeah, no, I know where that one is.
So I just go before I go to work. Yeah.
So, Zoe, when you get out of Marvel Stadium and you're looking at Burke Street dead ahead,
Yep.
the building right at front of it, on the other side of Burke, the platform 28.
The prison. Yeah.
No, platform 28. That's my building.
Yeah.
That's where I work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not platform 28, the one next door to it. The shed, the good shed.
Yes, I know exactly where you are. Yep.
Where are you going?
Oh, hang on. Excuse me, I'll be back. Everyone's got their creature of choice.
Yeah, the cat. My cat doesn't like me working full time now.
I literally work 1 day a week, and I come home, and the cats are like, "How dare you leave us?"
Yeah.
Like I've been home all day today, but still.
Yeah.
Let me just get my
Oh, so cute.
Cute.
Jesus Christ.
What do we got?
I should have the cats on the screen, and then they'll see this furry animal and they'll be like,
What is that? I don't think I know that one. 67 days.
7 days. Yeah.
Is that like 365 days? Is that another
Sounds like a zombie. Sounds like a zombie thing or something. Like one of those.
Yeah,
movies.
it's either like zombie or smart. Like
Yeah.
Can we get zombie smart?
I'm sure
I'm
that exists
sure
somewhere.
someone has written something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Lana when we need her? I feel like she would know the answer to that. I'm reading The Rising Tide. Nice.
And Cleaves, yeah, cool.
That's a very Ash book, I think. I feel like
Yes.
every time I see Ash tweet, it's about Anne Cleves. So. So isn't that? I haven't seen it like physically, but isn't that a
If
big
you
one?
want to
What
speed
books
up
do you
the
usually-
audio book's not bad, pretty good actually. The War of Two Queens.
Yeah. I think that's about TG. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm curious because Book Grocer does that Christmas, the 100 books, the box that you
Yep.
can get. And
I've done
but
it
I always-
twice, and they're not that good.
Uh,
Oh, no, I'm always thinking I've probably got most of the books and I'll end up with doubles.
Yeah.
I ended up with like a really interesting collection of books, and they have really low ratings.
yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah,
I feel like when most books kind of end up there because they don't sell.
yeah.
They get returned.
Although you can get, I did notice one of the boxes that they showed, like somebody opened it up and they had a few of the Bridgerton books in there.
Oh yeah, you can buy those at like they're brand new, but they're not
Yeah.
full price.
Yeah. Like they're physical stores, you get a bit more options though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have
so
some of the
Out of
newer
100
release.
books, how many did you actually want? Like at the day, was it actually even worth getting it, or you like half
No,
of these books?
like I've only read probably 5 or 6 of them out of curiosity.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Most of them have been pretty like awful romance that's kind of like obnoxious characters, and you sit there going, "Why do you even
so-
exist?" Yeah.
Like, if
Yeah.
that was your cup of tea, so if you were like, if that was your cup of tea, you would have thought that box was amazing.
Yeah, it had a weird fusion. It had like military books, and then it had like romance books, and it had like
So no
How-
one would
how
have been
to-
happy.
and how to lose fat book, like random, like you know, like
Wait, what you need
those-
is you need like 5 different people to just like put in some
yeah,
money and just like kind of
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
that everyone kind of is covered.
yeah. I
Yeah.
got it out of curiosity, and I was just like, yeah, nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the Advent one. I think it was
Mm.
25 at the Advent calendar,
Yeah.
so you had a book a day. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not big with surprises. You know, when you go to the bookstore
Oh, yeah.
and then like
I'm just
goes around the things and they're like a date with a mystery book, and I'm like, bet your money I'll pick a book I already got. And I'm like,
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I feel like if like it sounds interesting to me, I've probably already bought it.
already
Mm,
bought it. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Merv's already going, no, apparently, regardless of the percentage of this thing, you are going to be reading Malibu Rising. And Amy
Yeah.
is living in heaven, right next, apparently, walking distance to Book Grocer.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it heaven or is it just very dangerous?
Oh, it's probably very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's it's neck and neck still with Son of Neptune and Malibu Rising. If
Mm.
I guess if it doesn't get one of them doesn't get an extra vote, I just completely screw
no.
everyone over and read For the Throne. The one person who voted for that. I have no idea what that is, but Erin is always reading like such
Interesting
eclectic
books.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, that's a new one I haven't heard of. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a non-fiction. It's like a,
Watch it
is it
be like
regarding
a
Bernhardt?
watch it be like a speculative fiction or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, a short story collection and something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh,
Good luck.
yeah, good luck. Moving house awful.
Yeah. I don't know what that's referring to now, but
I would be, I mean, if the bookshop was walking distance, mind you, I'm a 10-minute drive away from the shopping centre. And seeing that I
Yeah.
pretty much work from home now, that's my lunch hour.
yeah.
The bookshop knows me by name. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got one I can just walk. Well, I've got two I can just walk across because I'm right near a shopping center. But also like I'm in the city for work, so I walk to like Dimmicks.
Yeah.
Pretty much every time I'm in the city for work afterwards, I'll be like, I'll just pop into Dimmicks. It'll be
I
fine.
guess with Dimmicks is because is this bad that I go to Big W first?
I love. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I love
So-
going to Big W.
No,
Yeah.
because Big W, because of their pulling power, is outpricing most of the bookstores, right? And so if
Yeah.
you buy from Big W, you're kind of doing bad for a local bookstore. But I'm like, I'd rather buy from Big W and the books I can't get, the savings that I get from Big W, then I'll buy a book I can't get from the other
Yeah.
bookstore.
Yeah, well,
I'd like
the BW have a very small range of
Selection.
things, really.
Yeah.
I'd love to
If
buy
you-
from Dimmicks all the time, but they're cha-ching. A lot of them
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
Even QBD is getting expensive too.
Yeah,
Mm.
see, Angel works at QBD, my best friend, so
Yeah.
I just get her discount.
Yeah.
So then it's not so bad.
Yeah. It's just, book prices are going up at the moment
Oh, they
anyway.
really are. I think it was Penguin recently put up like most of their books by like $2 or $3,
Mm,
which isn't huge, but it adds up pretty quick.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's worse when you buy an indie book and they're like, that's one paperback, that's $30. And you're like,
Yeah.
I want
And
to
then it
support.
was so thin,
Yes.
but so heavy. Like,
Mm.
yeah.
The only ones I'm not happy with was when I have to get the print on demand and then you buy it $30 and the formatting of the text is disgusting. You're like, who formatted this thing? It just feels like it was a Word document and they just printed it.
Yeah.
So the chapters don't fit on the right page in the right spot.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, that's the
doesn't
thing
sit
is that
on the
like that the author has to do that when they submit, and some of them just don't know that. Like they will just submit like a PDF document and don't spend the time to do the like, formatting because no one's told them that. Like you kind of think it would just automatically kind of format it, but
Whereas Nina, I got Mina and the Undead. This is hard to come by, so I got it from Book Depository. And this is a indie press.
Mm.
Look at this. This is so it is greyed edges. This is beautiful. This, on the other hand, I'm like, yep, I could see where your money went. And then each chapter, front page like that.
Wow.
It's a beautiful laid out book.
Yeah.
And this is indie press.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be done.
I guess it depends like how much the author knows and how much they can put in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because it would be great to be able to do that, but
Just
if
'cause
you,
I've done
if you
that-
don't know anyone,
It hurts me when I see an unformatted page. I'm like, what?
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, First Nations. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, very smart though.
Oh, if you like Warwick Two Queens, you'll like When Stars Come Out.
Ah.
It's good when I can't even remember the author, but it's one of those Scarlett Sinclair or something.
Oh yeah.
I need the second book. That I got to the end of that book and I'm like, where is the second book?
Mm.
It is Scarlet Sinclair. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, yeah.
I want to buy the bookstore. Forget about living
Oh,
close.
man.
I'll live in the bookstore.
I would never make
Yeah.
any money because
No.
I would be getting all of the books as they come in. Like,
Well, you have to give recommendations, so you have to read them, don't you?
yeah, true. True.
It is very
true.
small.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's,
I feel like it's somewhere you go when you're not looking for a specific book. Like if you're looking
no, I just
for
yeah.
something, there's no point even going in there.
It's
But-
cool because it's cheap, and then sometimes you cruise past and you're like, oh, they've got this. I'll take that. You know, you get surprised.
Yeah, and then sometimes you go in
Yeah.
and you're like, what is this stuff?
Yeah.
No one has
Yep.
picked this up since like 2012. Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But mind you, now some of the books are making a comeback because
yeah.
well,
Well, I mean, Twilight had its whole renaissance and
it's coming back now. There's a few people
Yeah.
doing rereads for Twilight.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, so I got one from, I can't remember the book series. It's somewhere here. And I got them from Book Grocer, 20 years ago. And now everyone's like, oh my God, look at this new book. Amazing. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'll just
Yep.
Dust it off.
I'll just dust it off and read it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Mm.
That's also a good option.
Oh, yeah, true. Has everyone actually voted? Has everyone done it?
Well, there's 9 votes and there are 7 people here. So
Okay, like this. Who's missing a vote? Let's go.
yeah. Okay. See, I said that we'd all be totally wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, lots of love for
Mm.
Big W. Yeah.
Big W, remember? Sponsorship. Hey.
Yeah. We would all
Any of us.
yeah.
If I say put it out in the universe enough, Big W will come to the party.
Just the CEO of Big W is just like watching reading sprints.
I'll wear your shirt, buddy. I'll wear the Big W shirt every time.
I'm just imagining that like they give you like an amount that you have to say Big W like 20 times.
Yeah.
No, I've said it 4 times in a row already. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I could do it.
That's true as well. At least
Yeah.
it's Australian.
Is it? Is Big W Australian?
I think so. I don't think they have it anywhere else.
Is it owned by the Woolworths Group?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think Woolworths is owned by the South African.
I think it used to
Company
be
Woolworths.
Australian, but I think we've been bought
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Because I
We
know
don't
there's
own-
because I know there's Woolworths in South Africa.
we don't really own that
Yeah.
much. The government has
Right.
sold off quite a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. I'm going on
Um,
Wikipedia to find out.
I'm just waiting. There's just like a section that's just called Lola in the little Wikipedia page.
What's
Mm.
Buku?
Yeah, I want to know.
And how is the postage? How much is postage to get it?
Which is the
Oh, there's
same.
Amy asking what's Buku. So
Yeah.
tell us now. Tell us.
Amy's on it. Oh, okay. Yeah, Woolworths Limited.
Mm.
Oh, okay. It's like a
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I don't think it's like a bookstore, but it has like the books on it, and then you can see Um,
Oh, okay. This is
yeah, you can like see who has it.
find out who's got it cheaper. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a sort of like a searching,
Yeah.
cataloging.
Oh, and
almost.
they're like mostly, if not all, Australian, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just clicked on the just randomly the Jeanette McCurdy one.
Hmm.
One person has it for $96.
Jesus.
Like,
I'm glad my mum died, Jeanette McCurdy.
yeah.
The gospel.
It's-
That sounds
I mean,
Like-
some books. I mean, like if you're going through, you know, relatives' house or whatever, and they're like giving away books, it's like take them.
Yeah.
Especially like the first cover, it says first edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't even want to read this, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
It was kind of like when my dad passed away, he had all these academic books that were like from the 60s and 70s, and we're like, they're not even valid. What do we do with these? You know? Yeah.
Oh, so-
yeah.
If you
Yeah.
find the right buyer,
Yeah.
the people
Yeah,
that-
some people will buy that.
Yeah. So we eventually just donated them to some random charity that was
Oh,
Yeah,
willing to
that's
take
a
them.
good idea
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So it isn't
What?
like honey,
Ah,
which is
as in-
nice to know.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it-
Yeah.
does anyone use honey? Does it work?
No. I always
Uh,
feel like it's not really going to give you discounts. I feel like it's US based.
Yeah. Or like UK, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it would work so well here. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you'd be like, they'd give you the discount and then you'd go into the thing and it would be
Mm.
like $90 shipping.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're still the Povo second cousin. I still would think so.
Um,
Supply the world with minerals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ah,
cool.
over time. Mm.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, me too. I think it'll be a really interesting read.
I thought you were joking. Okay, I'm glad my mum died. Jennifer, I thought that you were joking that it was.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
hey,
No.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Mm.
yeah. That's cool. Yeah, that's the thing though, isn't it? It's like half the time there's no point because like there's like 3 sites that you might get a discount on.
yeah, and you're like, I've already visited the site direct. We're fine.
Yeah.
Minerals and beef. Is that what we're known for? Minerals and beef.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say we supply the world with resources. Yeah.
I don't understand why we ship out our good stuff just for us to import cheap crap for us
Oh,
to
I-
buy.
I
Yeah.
know it doesn't
I
make
don't-
any logical sense whatsoever. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's more expensive because they're shipping it in, and you're like, why? We've got the good
Yeah.
stuff here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I worry the same thing.
Mm.
I had a very different relationship with my mum, but I still think that it could be a bit of an
Mm.
intense topic.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, that sounds like an understatement from what I've heard.
Mm. So true. When I lived in America, everyone's like, Foster's, such great Australian beer. And you're like, no, it's not.
I thought it was VB. What's this, Foster's? I thought it was VB. And
Well, I don't think we-
Foster's was around in Australia,
yeah,
but now it's only sold overseas as a promotion of Australian beer.
yeah.
So it's been around since like the 60s or something.
Yeah, I remember I went to the UK with my dad and they were all like, yeah, you're probably sick of drinking this at home. And my dad was like, I haven't had one of these in like 30 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is the factory still in Fitzroy? Was it Fitzroy or Footscray? The big beer factory.
Yeah, Carlton Brewery.
Yeah.
That was in Abbotsford.
Is it still there?
One?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's not sure if it's still operating. It might be. Or they've turned into apartments. I don't know. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's
That
probably
was
some very fancy Melbourne thing now.
Yeah, because it's like Carlton United Brewery or something. I think it was called.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah. Horse racing.
Oh,
Yeah.
fancy comics. They were probably worth something. If your dad had them, they'd be out printed out a while back. I question the taste.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like a pretty. I've watched a couple of interviews with her lately, and some of the things she's mentioned seem quite a lot.
Yeah.
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 It'd be interesting the percentage of Australians that actually drink Australian beer or now because they've got so much choice.
Yeah.
There's so many different. Yeah. Okay. Oh, someone voted for the throne. So I'm now 40-40-20.
Oh no.
But I feel like we should get a sprint started. We've already been talking for like half an hour.
Yeah.
Standard if anyone's been on. I feel like any Aussies reading sprints, we usually talk for like half an hour, 40 minutes, and then
50%,
we're like, oh yeah, reading.
It did say reading sprints. You're like, oh yeah, we have to do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think once we actually had someone come on Mel Sprints and be like, are you guys gonna like read?
Yes, I think I remember seeing that comment.
We're like, oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
But who does the late night crew in the American group?
Oh, that's
right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. If you think we chit chatter, they chat
sometimes
more.
it'll be like 8 hours long.
We've done one sprint here, people, and it's been 2 hours.
How long do we want to go for our first sprint?
Should we do the 45 or?
Yeah.
Standard 45. Yeah.
It's always a good one to start with, I think. Have I set up? Oh, there we go.
Oh, guys, if Al hasn't told you, we're going for 12 hours. We're going.
We're actually doing 24-hour sprints. Welcome. You're all here now. You can't leave.
That's right. I work from home tomorrow anyway. I could just put my work computer.
Yeah, nothing.
Amy, I'm warming up. I'm just warming up. Okay,
Next one will be 3 hours long.
Don't worry.
Okay, let's get this. I've got this really cute little timer this time. So I'm hoping that it works.
Is everyone doing Aurelium this month?
I'm not.
I was, but I kind of couldn't be bothered planning anything.
That's fair.
Well, you can always backfill at the end of the month and see which ones you've done.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
I will just manipulate what books I've read into those. I will make them fit.
Exactly.
It worries me that, like, I know that Ash and other people would 100% stay for a 24-hour sprint.
I mean, I could go to work tomorrow morning with no sleep. We're fine. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they are. They look, yeah.
Mm.
And Erin is very excited, obviously.
Yep.
Okay.
Did they do anything other than study?
I don't know. We'll see as the timer goes, really.
What are they? Little bears?
They're little Shivas. The little dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is why Erin is so excited, because
Ah,
it's literally Erin's channel name right there.
Yep.
Shivas and Shelves. There we go.
sorry, mate. Went straight over my head. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I went to work and came back and she was still sprinting.
I feel like within like 3 hours, I'd be like, all right, guys, I've got to go nap or something.
Yep. Yep.
You can do
Okay.
that on a reading sprint. Those naps. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, I'll get like one of those like
Huh.
eye masks and just
See you in an hour.
yeah.
Yep.
Nothing, friends. Everyone, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Oh. Okay, let's start before it becomes way too long again.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy sprinting, everyone. Sorry, guys. I totally missed
You
the
didn't
end.
make, I don't think it even made a sound. I didn't hear anything.
No,
that-
I didn't hear anything either. Yeah.
No. I was watching it, had it 10 seconds. I was like, I'll finish this paragraph. And then it was like, you're 15 seconds into your break.
Yeah.
We've had Mel join us. Are you rewatching
Heartstopper?
again?
Mel, you know there is more on TV than Heartstopper. I know I've just said it's blasphemy, but
It's not true, Mel. Don't listen to her. Yeah, it's just starting to pick up. So
did you end up reading Malibu Rising or
no, I went with Son of Neptune. It won just yeah. Someone voted for it just before it started. Ooh, 11%. We got 30 pages. How did you guys do?
I flew through this middle grade. Like I've already hit the halfway point.
Good.
That's one advantage of middle grade books.
It is, yeah. I read 92 pages. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's like, I mean, this is kind of middle grade to YA, I'd say, but
Yeah. This is definitely more middle grade. Yeah.
yeah. We've got Ash is up to page 74.
I've broken Mel's heart?
I know. Amy didn't do any reading, but did some dinner and Duolingo. That's everyone's reminder to go and do their.
Oh, yeah, got a reminder.
Today.
I did mine this
Amy,
morning.
Amy, what's on for dinner? What's on for dinner?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you've absolutely broken her heart, even though she's not watching Heartstopper. Is it Buffy?
I recently rewatched all of Buffy.
5. Buffy season 5. Come on, Mel. Watch the dirty bits.
But that's so not Mel.
I
Mel
recently
is not a
finished
smutty
rewatching Buffy.
person.
It's so good.
Well, that's beginner's smart, really, Buffy. I mean,
Yeah,
it's fade to black, you know. It's just
Yeah.
hit a couple of and done.
Yeah, yeah. It's very,
That's
very
true, that's true.
PG stuff
Yeah.
these days. Yeah.
Oh no. I hope things are
movie's
going
stressful.
okay. Yeah. Mm. Ooh.
Mate, just swap to a smutty book. Don't worry, put that one aside. Swap it a nice, you know, smart.
I just feel like it's like your legs falling off.
Read
Lol,
smart.
it says read smart.
Yeah.
Mate, it's a cure-all. Come on, it is
Yeah,
a
your
cure-all.
house is on fire. Read smart.
Just don't drop the book onto the pie because you want to read it, not that it comes up.
Ooh, this
Ooh,
does
lamb.
sound really good though.
What did the little lammy do? I'm sorry, I can't eat lamb. I just, you know, I'm like, what is
Yeah.
it? Simpson? Lammy.
Mm.
Don't eat pizza.
Oh,
Elementary.
okay. Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, I like Elementary. That Sherlock is
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone, yeah.
Mm.
I feel like this needs to be on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Just put a slash through that romance.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Tough,
tough read smart.
Read smart.
Done.
Mhm.
What? No, Buffy? Are you talking? Yes, Buffy and Spike.
Yeah. That's season 6. Yeah. Yeah.
But when you watch it, you're like, wow, that was quick. So she hits a couple of walls and then they're like doing it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, that's 30 seconds. A bit fast."
I feel like we need to have like a Buffy watch along.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
I think that, yeah. We're about to be joined by another cat. Go on. That's what I thought. Great.
Yeah, my one's still
Loving that.
on my lap.
Percy
Kitty cat,
left.
what are you
This is
reading today?
Fletcher.
Fletcher,
Here we go.
what's the book? What are you reading? Tell me. Tell us all.
Now he's hiding the thing,
No.
so I can't see.
Mm.
I'm always doing.
I stole that saying. Kaizen from Always Do It. I don't. Maybe that's the
No.
TV show.
Is it a show? Is it a person?
I don't know. I'm gonna YouTube and see if it comes up with something.
That's a good idea.
That reminds me. Have you seen that? It's an old TV show, Almost Human. I think it's called.
Yeah, or
That
Being
rings a
Human.
bell, yeah.
Being Human.
And there's a ghost.
They
There's the
both
vampire.
ring a bell. Oh yeah, I think that's Being Human.
Yeah, he's being human. So the Aidan Turner,
Oh yeah.
he's apparently one of the front runners of 007 Bond.
Oh.
Because I've
Yeah.
seen him in Poldark. I saw him in Poldark.
Yeah.
Shirt off,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
watch it. I'll give you money now.
I was a fan of him Being Human, and then Poldark came out. I'm like,
Oh,
you
he's so good in
he's aged nicely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question. This is a question to everyone. I'm not a big fan of hairy chested guys, but when I saw his chest, I'm like, that's fine. I can live with that. It's fine.
Good to know. Yeah, he is. Hey Leslie. A little reading of Race the Sands. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna get it made. It'll
Why
be
not?
great.
Yeah.
Like we all need it.
Mm.
I don't think I can get as much out of smut or romance as this advice would. What? I don't think I can get as much out of smut or romance as this advice.
Oh no, Erin.
What smut are you reading? There is always a good advice from smuts.
Well, we're gonna put you in a timeout.
Oh, God.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah, I do like the BBC.
Those it started to get a bit when you watch TV shows and it goes into season 3, 4, 5 and sometimes it goes stupid and you're like, where is this going?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I really like the first 3 seasons of Sherlock.
Yeah.
And then because there was quite a break, right? Between 3 and 4.
It was. Because I think that
by the time 4 came
was
around, I was like,
yeah.
oh, I don't care about this show anymore.
Yeah. It was probably filled with Marvel movies or something.
Yeah. Yes, we do have a kitty. He's still here.
But I do like not Sherlock Holmes. What's his little assistant name?
Watson?
Yeah.
What's the actor?
I know in Element. That one is the girl, but what's the Irish guy that does Watson? What's in Sherlock Holmes? Watson is the guy. in one of them. I think he's in the movies.
In the movies, it's
Oh.
Jude Law.
No,
Oh, the like more recent movie, it's Jude
Yeah,
Law,
yeah,
but I don't
yeah.
know about older.
Sherlock.
let me just.
But we have.
And
we
he's
have
an
like-
Irish guy that was in The Hobbit.
Oh,
Martin Freeman.
Freeman. Yeah.
I liked him when he did when he was home. When he was
Yeah.
he's played Holmes as well, and I'm like, I liked your version.
Yeah. Yeah. He's in Sherlock.
Mm.
Cool.
Ah,
So
yeah.
take the top actors and put them both together. The Sherlock that's in Elementary and him as Watson, I'd be happier. Like they could just shuffle them around a bit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I just saw a comment that's going to make you really annoyed. But yes, Sherlock is great. I'm guessing that's Aidan Turner. I think he'd be good. That or the other person who came to mind who probably isn't even in the running. He plays Lucifer.
Oh, so
that actor.
they have said, unfortunately, Bond has to be mid-30s and over 180 centimeters tall.
And he's not?
No, but he might be too old.
Yeah.
Lucifer actor might be too old. So there's a few of them that have already been kicked out, not off the running if they're over 40.
Yeah.
Because they want to try to squeeze out 3 films with them. And so if they already
But
start too old.
Daniel Craig must have been over 40.
Yeah, he was.
When he started.
Yeah.
How old is Daniel Craig now?
I thought he was like...
I always felt like he was old.
Yeah, that's like... I don't know.
He's 54 now.
Yeah,
I
but
would
how
have
long
picked
has he
him
been
like
Bond for?
maybe
He's been
early
doing it quite
60s.
for a while.
Mm.
Yeah, true. He has been.
2008 was the first. No, yeah. No, 2006 was the first one.
From him.
Yeah, looking at... Yeah.
So he would have been, what, mid-30s at that point?
Yeah.
That's 20 years ago,
Yeah.
True.
Because it's apparently very active intensive, so they want someone that has a bit more life in them.
That's fair. Yes, we'll have to organize something.
We should actually do the Buffy, like read some of the Buffy books, because isn't there a book you can read?
There are books, there are comics.
Yeah, they did comics when the series was out.
Yeah.
They did some, and now they've rebooted.
Yeah.
And done a new comic series. Yeah.
This is the one that is going to annoy you, Lola.
Mel, don't worry, I will fix you up. I will set you out with the smart program that will help you. Don't worry, I'll put you on the program.
Yeah.
We'll start with Smart Light and then grow from there. That's fine.
I don't think Mel has... Ooh. I think maybe Mel's like read maybe the like Talia Hibbert.
Mate, she's read. She can't stop it. They kiss. Okay, so we're looking at getting on that.
We've got you.
Smart train where it started.
Yeah.
There was hand holding and kissing, Mel. You can't say that you don't like the kissy stuff. I agree. They went.
Yeah. See, guys, you just don't believe in the power of smart enough.
Amy, do we need to do a counselling session? Mel and Amy, we need to hold hands and
I feel like we're gonna just have like a smart intensive.
A smartathon.
Yeah. I get it, Erin, but I have never seen any.
Supernatural became weird near the end. Ugh.
I stopped. I have to actually. I've only watched half of it. The one I do like, the best one, is the bear scene, the bear episode. That the bear comes to life, and then it's so depressed it's trying to shoot itself in its head that it wants to die, but it's a fluff teddy. It ain't going to die. I think it's on the bed, like trying to shoot itself. Molly?
This is
Like
all
Molly Wood, I think.
I know Molly from Sherlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin Freeman. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of them that were listed
Yeah.
Because they've been looking for a new person for quite some time. A lot of them have unfortunately been edged down in age, unless they do pick someone that's early.
Yeah, maybe they will go over.
Because some of them don't look, they could get away with being in their 30s, even if they're not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
as long as they're in good shape, right?
Yeah, but don't wait 10 years to do 3 films. Come on. 2 years apart, just bang it out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Why would you cut Lucy Liu out? No. Lucy Liu was good. His was better, though. I'm not saying that she was shy. I just preferred his rendition of Holmes.
Yeah, we definitely got some. Yes, that is. Yeah, I've loved him since he was on Miranda. I don't know if anyone's seen that.
Oh, I loved Miranda.
Right?
Such a good show.
So great in that. So.
But they were like even Tom Hardy and all of that are too old now.
Yeah. I don't know that.
It's weird hearing Tom Hardy with his native accent when he's not
playing.
It's like, what? Okay.
He was good in the what's the serial killer? Not the Tom Hardy that played the twins. He played
that's showing I know it's The Criminal. The one set in the 1920s.
It was it was a mafia family and twins. He was fantastic at that. He played both of the twins.
Yeah. I don't know what Martin Freeman has done, but I hope you're going to tell us in the comments later, Erin. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think
Henry Cavill's too old as well.
I like him, but I don't think he's a Bond.
No.
He does. I mean, if we're going for suit, he
does look good in a suit.
Like he would look good, but he's acting.
He would look great on screen, but I don't know that he's.
There's some Bonds you're like, buddy, how did you get that? He's very good at.
Yeah.
Whereas,
hey, Liv.
Yay!
I mean,
I wish
I'd watch it.
Yeah. But yeah.
I think it's a new rule, right?
Yeah, no, but that's what their requirements are now. They want them young, so then they can book them in for at least 3 movies before their body starts to fall apart and they can't get them to do all those action scenes.
Yeah,
mind you, in saying that, Tom Cruise is still pumping out action films. He's still doing that.
Yeah, I feel like it should be more of like a fitness level thing than an age thing. But
because Tom Cruise must be in his 60s, I feel like.
I feel like he's been around for.
There's me, mate. There's the one we're going for. Look at that.
Yeah.
So he would look different because he would be more the rugged look, whereas the other ones of late have been very, very clean cut. He'd be more rugged.
Yeah, we need that. Yeah. I don't think they have confirmed.
No.
Yeah, no,
It's just
so there's
Yeah.
like 3 of them up.
Yeah.
Well, they say 3. It could have been any random. I could pick someone
Yeah.
else that
Yeah,
we
they
don't
could
even.
pick someone completely different. But yeah, lots of love.
Yeah, Roman. Liv, it's a bit late for you to be. Is that do you normally work this late?
It's late on a Tuesday as well.
Unless Liv had to take public transport, that took a while, maybe.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't know. Yeah.
Yes, I got you, Mel.
Meat. Bit of topside, bit of rum.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait and see, won't we?
Oh, Chloe Brown. I won't be surprised that the Chloe Brown books make TV shows or
Yeah.
movies popular.
Yeah.
I've read the first one and I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
it's so good.
You think I'd like
don't-
it?
Yeah. I think when I read the first one, I didn't read contemporary romance, but I did really enjoy it.
Yeah. It's not my go-to genre, but I enjoyed the first one. So I'll
Yeah.
probably borrow the next 2 from the library eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hopefully reading the third one next week. So
I'm just reading Amy's comment.
I don't even know.
3,000 Years of Longing. Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I've seen the
I don't think
trailer.
Mm.
I think there's a trailer out, I feel like.
I don't even know what it is, but
Neither do I, but I'll see it anyway.
yeah. So hey, we got that one.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is the smart counseling.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we said that you
No.
said.
Well,
Long ago.
romance and smart are slightly different. You don't need romance. I mean, you could have smart with no romance.
It is true, yeah.
You really want to go down
True.
that path, I can get you some as well.
No, we've got to protect Mel. She's like an
Yep.
innocent little. Yeah, we got to protect her. She's not ready.
Yeah.
I see how we're going, get away, Lols. Get away. Don't touch our beautiful Mel.
I can't remember. Someone recommended Katie Robert to her, and I was like, no, not
That's
Mel.
That's not a beginner book.
No, I'm not. You're not ready for that, Mel.
Actually, in saying that, not Katie Roberts, you probably like the Bargainer series.
Oh, the Laura Thalassa.
Yeah, Bargainer. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably like that one. I mean, yeah, there's got some smutty scenes in it, but
Yeah, it has
more-
more of a fantasy.
it's more a fantasy book with some smutty
Yeah.
scenes, like Sarah J. Maas, not
Yeah.
Silver
If
Flame,
you read,
ones
yeah,
that have a couple of
Yeah.
smutty scenes here or there. But
Yeah.
it's only a couple of pages. It's not like they're, in depth.
yeah.
Like the whole book
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay,
Um,
free counselling. Okay, yep. If you're in
Yeah.
counselling.
Yeah, we'll set up like a Zoom meeting, and everyone can just cycle through.
The irony is I'm a qualified counsellor.
So you'll do the counselling, and Lola will just be like, "Okay, you have this problem.
Yeah.
Here's your smutty book. Go."
You can be the mediator. You can be mediator. No,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't go that far, Lols. No.
No. Ethically, no.
You're
We can't do
screaming at
that.
them. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I watched the first season, and that was
Yeah, I watched season 1 and that was, yeah.
that was
I've
super.
heard it goes really weird.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first season for Riverdale. I'm curious to see what's the one? Not Supernatural. No. He gets lost in the wall and there's another dimension. It's not Paper Girls, it's
Paper Kites.
no. It's
No? I don't know.
Something Things. It's Something Things. What's it called?
Oh, Stranger
Second word.
Things.
Stranger Things
Things. I've
Stranger
wanted to
Things
watch
is
it.
good. Yeah.
is good.
good.
That's good. It's weird in a good way.
Yeah.
I only saw the
Yeah.
first couple that he got, and I could hear him through the wall. Or
Yeah, that's a good one.
Super
I'm so behind with all these comments that we talked about half this, like 20 minutes. Yeah. Yes, right?
Mm,
Really, he's like, he looks really young.
yeah.
And
And he
he's
probably
like a
was.
cutie in that. And then
Mm.
Lucifer is just like,
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
actor.
So, Mel, I disagree. Maybe because I'm
Mhm.
not a big fan of Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. That's why I wanted to
That's fair.
swap.
I used to love him, but now I just kind of feel a bit meh about him. Okay.
Okay, I can't help thinking. I actually have watched this.
Did you like
I
it?
just reminder, I'm like, oh, I could watch that again. It does get a bit it does get a bit crazy what he asks her to do.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I
And I'm
feel like
just
I'm gonna have
thinking
to look it up.
the age gap as well.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah.
No, so he's not. No, it doesn't look like an age gap.
Okay.
They're both
yeah.
adults, and yeah. So then
Yeah,
it's
I
not
know,
like
but
she's a
I'm just
teenager.
thinking James, Spader's
Yeah, I
been
know. I was
around
thinking
for a while.
older.
This Secretary is an old film. It's easy 10 years old. It's
Yeah.
not. Right, he wasn't that old. He wasn't that old.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing him now. I'm thinking,
Yeah,
yeah.
No.
I'm just like,
Yeah, that's not so sexy, really, but that's totally fair.
yeah, I need to watch season 2. I haven't watched it yet.
Um,
Yeah, that was 03. It came out.
Oh wow,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's quite a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20 years ago almost.
Yeah. So he was fairly young when he did that.
Yeah.
Well, I do like Daniel Craig, but
Yeah.
you're getting on. You're getting on.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
So we're not pushing him out. He said he can't do it himself. He's the one
Yeah.
that's decided
Yeah,
not to keep going.
I got
would
bad
keep him.
knees.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like you'd just be watching him for that. But
Well, I'm pretty sure people watch Daniel Craig for that too.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But Daniel Craig has like a Bond-esque way about it.
Yeah.
I feel like Henry Cavill is gorgeous, but like, could he be Bond?
Can you be nasty? Because the Bonds are actually nasty people.
Yeah,
They're very
a hero. He's not exactly I may have shed a tear when he finally found the love of his life, and then she drowns in the elevator that he couldn't get to, and she's like, no, I don't want to. She didn't want to be saved, and he's trying to grab her to get her out. Library. Oh, okay. Anything good, Liv? Did you see any good books come through? Do we need to?
Please let us know. Here we go.
Okay, thank you, Amy.
Yeah. Yeah. They're smutty and they're
funny.
Yeah.
Surprising W hasn't got them in. I don't think I've seen Big Guts with them. Or
No.
Maybe.
I only got mine through my library. Like the first one anyway. I'm hoping they've got book 2 and 3.
Yeah. Because it's big on TikTok. I mean, Big W, so maybe they'll do a reprint and put them out.
Yeah.
It might depend on who's published them as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
W had Orbit. I saw 2 books from Orbit at Big W.
Yeah. But Orbit's owned by one of the big ones, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
I think so now.
Probably.
But yeah,
What?
Martin Freeman.
I can't.
yeah, no, it wasn't this one. I met Lucy Liu at the Enemies. He was charming, but very ugly.
Ugh. That's
Um,
ugh.
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah.
that part of it. What
This
did
is this is Martin Freeman.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can really list all the.
I didn't.
I
had
don't.
never-
I don't really follow him at all. I was just
Yeah.
He's acting ability.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'd never heard anything
No.
like that about him, and now
Mm.
kind of,
Quite honestly, I don't really follow any actor at all. I just judge them on what I see on the TV,
Yeah.
or like their actability, if they're good or not.
Yeah.
Their actual personality, I would have no idea.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's only when you sort of like start, like when things come out
Mm.
about people that, and they're on trending on Twitter, or they're on every like
Yeah,
website and
you watch a
everything.
You watch a movie or a TV show, and they're acting another character. They're acting in
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
It's like, I really don't care your personality, buddy. I just want you to know if you can act that character properly or not. That's it. That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that but I don't think.
Yeah. No,
Um,
I have to agree with you there. Like,
hmm.
and not only that, she's a good actress.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
like who really cares about looks? She can act.
Yeah.
Like, she's not ugly, but she can act.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
all the Sherlock Holmes, actually, all the Sherlock Holmes remakes that I've seen have been good actors doing it. I don't think I've watched any bad reenactors, and I think they've done like 3.
yeah, they've done those, and they've done they're actually bringing up Henry Cavill. They did the Enola Holmes.
Yeah.
Who plays Sherlock Holmes.
I've seen the first episode of that. That looked cool as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Innocent? Who's innocent? Who are these?
Mel. Yeah, but I still feel like we give you like something really, really smutty, even if it had a plot.
Yeah.
I still feel like it would be a lot.
Yeah, if the book is just smart with no actual plot, I'm not a big fan. I mean, it actually has to have a story, not that.
Yeah.
It's just disguised as it's smart disguised with a story. You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of love.
And I'm like, oh, maybe I should rewatch it. Let's see if it actually held up. Oh, sorry, Mel. I told you. I mean, I probably broke hearts when I said no.
It's yeah. I can only imagine.
That guy in Maze Runner,
Dylan O'Brien.
He. That's why they had a big gap.
Oh
between
yeah, right. Because he got seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much so that he was even scared to come back.
Yeah. That's gonna be rough. Oh well. Like, who cares about being professional?
Well, you've got a library card like anyone else, buddy. You can, borrow.
Exactly.
He's now my smart counselor. The tables have turned.
I know. Such a good I guess I could see how that kind of work.
Oh yeah. It's like lad humor, and you're like funny. No.
Yeah, that old school humor that's not very funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like,
other than the Flash, and I'm like, buddy, seriously, you
I don't
need
know.
to.
I feel like, like it depends on what they do, you know?
Yeah,
Well,
if it's like
There's like a
Like-
few bad comments made, and then there's like, people hurting other people. I don't want to say.
yeah, but I'll say it.
Yeah.
So
But like,
the
yeah.
Flash, and I'm like,
Oh,
buddy,
yeah.
that's assault. That's assault now.
Yeah.
And more than once, and I'm like, I
Yeah,
think-
and they're still going ahead with the movie, but they cancelled Batgirl.
oh, so they said the Flash was 200 million, Batgirl was 60 million. So I think they scrapped the one that they could
I
lose.
know that
They-
Batgirl had Brendan Fraser, and
yeah,
I would have personally seen that movie
yes,
30
Just-
million times just for
Yeah.
him. Like, they would have made
I'm
that
the
money back.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, I think also the Flash introduces other characters because their movies also linked to that. So then, if that one doesn't happen, then the other
Yeah.
movies aren't linked to
yeah.
anything.
It just sucks.
But
that-
also they got the Flash TV show. So my
Which is
theory
it.
they
I
could just
understand why they didn't pick the
Yeah.
actor on the TV
Yeah.
show. He's
Yeah.
amazing. Apparently,
Yeah,
he's
right.
so nice, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
yeah, get rid of Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we love Lucy Liu.
Mm.
We are a Lucy Liu stan account here.
Yeah.
I mean, she helped. She did Charlie's Angels.
Oh,
She was
what
in
an iconic
Charlie's
movie.
Angels. She was the best one in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
made that.
Definitely. Yes.
yeah.
I'm allowed to be wrong. Oh!
Wow.
Excuse me, hang on. Let me just go and cry. Hang on.
What? Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
Mm.
which is awful.
but that was part of the scene. He got actually
Mm.
Yeah,
filming. That wasn't a.
yeah. It was like actually like it wasn't like he was on set and this
It
randomly
wasn't
just
just a random car. That was actually while filming.
yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
awful. I don't know. They said today that they're
He's on the run.
oh well no, they said today that they are actually getting help for their complex mental illnesses now, but whether that's actually something that
So did they find him? Is he?
he's a they.
Yeah. So they.
Yeah.
Ezra. Say Ezra,
Yeah,
but
Ezra.
They've started treatment for complex mental health issues.
But whether that actually
no,
He's
because
a-
they said Ezra was on the run and they couldn't find him.
yeah,
Sorry.
Mm.
they found Ezra.
Yeah.
Now they're saying that they are getting treatment
He's
for,
getting help. Yeah, well, he certainly needs it.
but it's I always think with Hollywood, it's like, are they actually gonna get the
Yeah.
help that they need, or are they gonna say that they're gonna do it and then
I know, but if it's a force, you're going, buddy. Yeah.
Mandatory.
In
If
the
it's
car,
like
not in the
a
car.
Yeah.
statutory requirement, then they have to do
Yeah.
it. So if there's been
Yeah.
criminal charges or anything,
yeah,
he has
And I
to
can
do.
see the his agent or whatever going, you get in that
Mm.
car and you do it, or your career's gone. Do you not?
Yeah.
Do you want any career whatsoever? It's gone.
Yeah.
Would you go and get help? And then maybe in
Yeah.
a couple of years, people will forget, and then
People
you
will
just
forget
back
in like a few months.
hey, here I am.
Yeah, no, people will forget in a few months, and then the movie will come out and it'll kind of kick back up
Yeah.
again, and then people forget.
Yeah.
Like, that's just
Yeah.
But you can't keep
Sadly. Yeah.
can't keep
yeah.
doing it for people to,
No.
they
no.
have to stop. They have to stop.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think it's the drug and the alcohol and a few other things. I think is,
well,
lot of
I think
substance.
there were reports that they were like running like a cult and things. Like that's like beyond,
Yeah.
you know,
So
getting
like
drunk at a bar.
complex mental health is like
Mm.
it's there's a lot of elements to it. It's
Yeah.
complex. Yeah.
A lot of drugs. You're the counselor. A lot of drug
Yeah.
abuse and alcohol abuse isn't helping his
No.
mental.
Yeah.
His, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's a
sometimes
contributing
it's
not a
quite common
cause.
for someone to have genetic elements to
Yeah.
it, and then they take drugs and alcohol, and
Yeah,
that
that's,
triggers.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Which
it's
turns
a,
it on.
it's a factor,
Yeah.
not a cause.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or a
he didn't create
or
it,
a
but
cope
it's-
or like a coping
Yeah,
mechanism
coping
as well.
mechanism,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, a trigger, things like that.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
so he had it there, but it's not exactly helping him much. To if he's
No.
always drunk or high, it's
Yeah,
not
well,
helping him
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
And he's
Exactly.
young.
Yeah.
How old is he? He's
Mm.
in his
I think
Yeah.
they're in
in
their like
20.
30s, maybe.
Ezra's only like 20 something. Poor. I feel sorry.
But Hollywood is like such a
Oh yeah,
Cesspit.
toxic.
it's the worst
place.
possible place.
Yeah. You'd be exposed to so many of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 29.
Mm.
That's why a lot of actors and actresses. That's why a lot of actors don't live in Hollywood. They only come
Yeah.
in and do their movies, and then they go
Yeah.
home to their family and
Yeah.
friends away from the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, I feel like after all that, we should probably read again.
Oh, cool. We're already down the bottom. Nice.
Yeah. I think because we were just rambling at some points that people were like, we'll just let them talk and
Yeah.
I didn't realize we'd gone through all the comments. Like we were going through them pretty fast, but
Mm.
I didn't know
yeah. Okay. What are we
45
thinking?
or what are we saying? It's 9:30 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Another 45, and then we'll come back,
And then we do another 45. I swear I
Yeah.
won't pull.
and then we'll just go for like another 2 hours, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say 24 hours, mate. You're already committed to it.
Yeah, right. We're only 2 hours in. Everyone, strap in. We've got 22 hours left to go.
Just everyone take their TV to their bedroom, get comfortable.
Yeah.
We're going to be here for a while.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
And have naps in between.
Meredith, just
Yeah.
take us to bed. Just take your laptop and just, keep us nearby. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Night,
She said
Meredith.
she did.
Night,
Bye,
Meredith.
Meredith. Bye, Merb. Sounds good. Yep. Tracy's
Yeah.
in.
Tracy's always in.
Mm.
Like I said, like Tracy would stick around for 24 hours. Okay. If we're all ready,
Yep.
I will press start. Hey everyone, how did we do? I was joined by another cat.
Mm.
I have both of them now. Where were we?
I've got 2 hours 22 minutes left on my book. If we can finish tonight, if you want.
I have 50 pages left of my book.
Wow.
Awesome.
Did you start that today, Zoe?
No, I started the other day.
Oh, okay.
It's middle grade though, so you like read 100 pages in like, yeah,
That's still though. I mean,
yeah. It's a good book though. I'm enjoying it.
That's good.
I read it in my lunch break.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it genuinely sounds like this is going to be a thing that ends up happening.
I think we're gonna have to do it.
Not tonight, but yeah, I do kind of agree with Tracy though. Like, it's hard to
Yes.
stay out when it's so cold.
Yeah.
True. I mean,
Summertime would be easier.
the ultimate
Yeah.
time to do really a big readathon, or like, I know this sounds crazy. It's going to be crazy. The between Christmas and New Year, do a like a
Mm.
you know 48 or whatever, you know, a couple of days.
Yeah, well, I was thinking
Yeah.
about it. You could do like, because obviously StreamYard only gives you so many hours for free, so it would be
Yep.
like going from like person to person's channel. But
Yeah,
it's
you could
kinda
do
cool,
yeah.
like, you know,
And,
it's
people have that time off generally as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's any time to like stay up for 24 hours and read.
I know you
it's,
probably wouldn't. So I mean, you could do something like 24 and 36 type of thing, and so
Yeah.
everyone's been allocated sleep time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, you just sleep when you're not on stream.
Yeah.
Or when you are, you know.
People
It's really
watching, they go to bed. You know, they do
Yeah.
their 6 hours in their normal
Yeah.
sleep cycle, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's well, you know, we'll get some Americans and some Europeans
Yeah.
on board, and then
The only time I do it is when I'm flying to like overseas. That's the
Yeah.
only time I ever stay awake for 24 hours.
I can never sleep on planes.
Because I can't sleep on planes either. Yeah.
Oh no.
That's sad. Laptop died.
Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome,
Tracy finished her book.
Look, all these people finishing things. Hey, Crystal.
Yep, we're still going.
Yeah.
Up for
Yeah.
cool.
Probably this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can feel Al going, yes, it's another screen.
No.
Yeah.
I think
No,
we're
I'm
gonna
thinking
have to finish up.
bed.
Yeah,
I have
I gotta
work
be
in
up
the morning.
early. Yeah.
Time. It's 10:30.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another screen will make it midnight pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So I think that's me done. But
Yep.
It probably would have been like if this was a Friday.
if it was a Friday, 100%.
Yeah, if we weren't working tomorrow, it'd be easier to go, yeah, fine, we'll go to 12 or 1 o'clock. But
yeah, it's like, well, I have to get up in the morning and then I have to look alive for work.
apparently we have to do that ugly thing called adulting.
Yeah.
I know. Things that keep a roof over our head.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's okay. That's important too.
Oh, Tracy, can we do a poll to pick your next pick?
For tomorrow?
Yep.
Let us know.
Do a.
Hey, how are you?
I don't know who does 20. Oh no, but the thing is, you nearly
Becca and that do it.
24 hours is not bad because you start at midnight, you go to midnight.
Yeah, I feel like
mean-
you've got to really plan it out with your life though. Like the
Yeah.
couple of days like before and after, you've got to make sure
Yeah.
you've got like everything you need to do done.
Yeah.
You're like
Yeah.
rested
So you
and well.
Oh yeah,
So you
and
can
then
recover
you can
afterwards as well.
go and
Yeah.
have, and also make sure you force yourself to go and have a nap.
Yeah.
Like you wake up at
Yeah.
midnight. Have gone
Yeah.
to bed at dinner time at 8 o'clock, had a nice 6 hours sleep,
Yeah, and then gotten up.
and then woken up at 12.
Oh no.
Oh, Hair of Fire, is that the Throne of Glass? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
it?
okay. I understand. Tracy, are you doing the read along? Are you doing that big read along? I've just been slack. I know one of the booktubers are doing the full Throne of Glass series read along. I think
Oh.
they're down to Air of Fire now. That's how
Yeah.
behind I am.
Yeah.
I recently finished that series. Ugh.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the audio or just read? Physically
Read.
read?
Read
Oh,
them.
Yeah.
The last book was a struggle.
It's a big book. The last book is like,
big.
did you run out and you decided just to, bugger that. Let's
Yeah.
just
It needed a bit of editing.
Editing?
But I-
Never heard of that.
yeah, as in like I felt like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got so long by the end I forgot what happened at the start.
That does happen, and it's like sometimes when they're so long, it feels like, oh yeah, that thing happened. That was in this book. That wasn't like 3 books ago.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're wearing it back, if you're reading them back to back, it's probably
Oh,
better
yeah.
than spacing them out. So then you at least have a vague idea what you've
Yeah.
read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have such a bad memory as well. Like,
I generally don't remember most of what I've read.
yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
You know, like, yeah.
yeah.
I know when it comes to like talk about like books and videos, I'm like, I have no memory of what happened.
No.
Like I don't give synopsises because I'm
No.
like, I don't remember what this was about.
Question:
We-
Are you guys good at? And this is a question to everyone. When you see some booktubers and they're like, "Oh, there's this book, and the author of blah blah, and the other author of this, and the other," and I'm like, "What?" And this reminds me of this other author and this other book, and I'm like, I can't remember like that. You know how they
No.
just drag up all that information, and I'm like,
I'm convinced they have prompt notes around their
Oh
camera.
yeah. They just have someone holding up the like cards. Like they're in like a studio.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my conspiracy theory anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like it. I like it.
booktubers have if they're just pulling it out of their head, amazing
I
recall.
can't even remember when I'm like showing a book. If
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it, sometimes I will forget the author
Yeah,
or
yeah,
the
yeah.
title. Like
Yeah.
I have to at least like look at it.
Mm.
So
Or
like
the
I've
ones
got
that
no,
can
no
or the ones
chance.
that can quote a phrase out of a book. Oh, that book and that line in it. And I'm like,
No.
oh
Yeah.
God, you like it.
Like no.
Yeah.
But I do find, I think a lot of them English lit majors, and they're like, oh my God, I am amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, they
Yeah.
don't have big egos, but they're like, I've had English lit, so, I went to university and I've
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I have an honors degree in literature and I couldn't tell
Yeah,
you anything.
Yeah. I have a degree. I have a social work degree, and I've
that's it.
read so much research papers.
Yeah, no, but
Oh,
ask
it's
me
just-
anything and I'm like, nah.
No.
I have a degree, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does not make me recall anything.
Yeah. Please don't ask me any questions about anything that I may have said that I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Amy, I was going to mention this, and Amy's put it in the thing. Have
I'd
you,
love
speaking
to.
of which, have you seen the new covers? This is Throne of Glass. Is anyone tempted to buy the new covers for Throne of Glass?
Well, Tracy, I think is.
Yep.
If she
Oh.
hadn't bought the box set. Isn't that so annoying when like
Yeah.
you
Just
spend all
get
your
the-
money and then you see
Yeah, just get covers. If you've got the hardcover books, I would just get new covers for them.
I was
Get
gonna
a-
I
say,
got the box. I
honestly,
got the
yeah.
box set from Big W for like a
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous price.
I've got the paperbacks,
Yeah, the paperback box set.
but these are hardcovers coming out. The new
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit decisive. We've got Ash saying those covers are ugly.
I didn't mind them actually. They look fairly. Maybe because if you're not a big fan of minimalist, you know, that's what it is.
Yep.
It's minimal, you know.
Yeah,
kind
that's
of.
the thing right now in covers, though, isn't it? Like,
It's very trendy.
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got the hardcovers for ACOTAR, and then I just put special covers. Like if they came out with special edition, I'd be like, but I've already got a hardcover set. Don't get me. So I've got this paperback and hardback, but would I buy additional on top of that? No.
Yeah.
You know how people are like, oh, I've got 6 copies of the same book, and
I literally just one of my friends sent me a picture like earlier today of like someone who had like 30 copies of The Life of Addie LaRue.
Wow. Like
I
it's a
don't-
good book,
I
but
haven't read it, but like who has 30 copies of one book? Like
yeah,
Why do you
there are
that?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's her money. She can knock herself
Yeah.
out. At one point, you think, buddy, that's a bit overkill. So
Yeah, it's like
There are people that collect books purely for the aesthetics rather than
Yeah.
reading.
yeah, see
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my
Yeah.
thing. It's like if I own a book, it's because I'm gonna read it. Like I think I own like maybe like 3 double ups of books. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't.
and those are
buy
the ones
it.
that you're like, no.
Yeah.
And those the ones that extras are the ones you think, wow, this was amazing. I'll get the nicer copy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
get
or
it.
it's like special in some
then you
way,
get
like
a-
one was a gift or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I think it also depends on like the room that you have. Like if you have enough room and you have enough room on your bookshelves for 10 copies of the same book, like sure.
Yeah,
But
But then I would still
you know,
think there's 10 books that I could
Right.
read that fill
Yeah.
that space.
yeah.
That's how I see it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think for me, I'm like, I've got limited space. So everything that's on there, if I've read it, I liked it. And if I haven't read it, I'm going to. Like even if it takes me ages, I'm gonna read it.
I mean, you understand, you know, maybe you get a special copy, which would be like 3. You know, 3 would probably be my maximum. A paperback, a regular hardback, and maybe a special edition, nice looking one. If I thought that book was, you know, my life changed. Oh, fine, I might get a special, but that's probably as far as it go. I wouldn't get a whole. Like even, you know, Interview with a Vampire. There was so many editions. I'm like, that's okay, buddy. I've got my one copy. We're fine.
Yeah. I think it really depends on the book and what it means to you, and also a couple other
But just
things.
those special editions are really, really expensive. Especially
And
because they're
some of
always
them
in pounds generally.
Yeah, that's why I think as well, if like you're US or UK based, maybe it's not so bad. But like here, like you'll get one of those and it'll be like £60, and then you've got to pay like 30 extra pounds to get it here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So at that point, it's just not worth it. Like
just go, I could have bought 10 books for this price.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be
Yeah.
Maybe if you're in the UK and the US, it's easier to pick up a special edition, whereas in Australia, you think twice before you buy that special edition. Do you really love it to get that book?
Yeah, I think as well, like Waterstones and Barnes and Noble.
Yeah,
do
they have
special
them like when I go
No,
into
you don't get
Waterstones
them
in
from like
England,
Dimex or QVD here.
Yeah,
Like they're not out here doing their own like sprayed edges and all this sort of stuff.
Waterstones.
Oh, I love Waterstones. Waterstones.
Zany
are
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a small one near where my mother-in-law lives, and it's tiny,
Oh,
but it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, going back to some of the ones that we missed. Yeah. See, Tuesday is US, so she'll just cover us while we all sleep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yep.
we can just keep the camera on and they can just watch us drool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
Really
are snoring. It'll be fine.
Oh, the
so,
read along.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 I think I gave up on Air of Fire.
Yeah, I found it the hardest one to read. Yeah.
So that's why I was thinking, because there's a few books that people are like, are a bit slow. So I thought maybe if I do their recording and then I can just push through the books that get a bit dry. I'm like, yeah, we'll just do it faster to get through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
That makes sense. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
if it's something that's like
That's okay. If you've only got the paperback, then you could probably get the hardback as special and keep your paperbacks as the annotation copies.
Yeah.
I'm not brave enough to annotate books yet.
Me neither.
The only annotation is just sticky, little tabs on the side.
Yeah.
There are some people that write
Yeah.
Oh,
the margins, and I'm like, oh. Yeah.
but again, you
think
picked
as
up.
well-
I'm thinking if you pick the book up for $5, I'm not too attached to it. But if it's $20 or something, you're like, I'm not marking it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Especially because I'm like, what if I don't like it and then I want to get rid of it? Like, what am I going to do with it if I've like scribbled through half of it? Like,
No, in saying that, if it's a non-fiction, it's like, it's a house book or whatever. I've highlighted, I've underlined because that's what it's supposed to be for. It's an information thing for me to get information out of it.
Yeah.
Bye, Liv, if you're still here, mate.
Might have gone.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got the paperback. So you could justify it to yourself. Keep the paperbacks as your reading set that you can, bend and tab up, and
Right
keep
in.
them as the nicer looking set. I am tempted the mini versions just because they look cute, and I'm like, you don't really need them. You don't need them.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like you don't need it, but they're adorable.
Yes, exactly.
I'd rather Akatar to come out in the little mini version. I'm like, get the little mini version for that. Then I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Imagine the mini version for Crescent City. That thing.
It's still like huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got those dust jackets as well. They're very lovely.
Yeah, I think most of the ones I have.
All the classics come out in the really beautiful
That's
volume.
the thing is, that you'll see a cover and you're like, oh, that's gorgeous. And then
And I always seem to lose my classics, like the old, like. So I'm like, oh, I need another copy of it.
Yeah.
I do have a few copies of Dracula.
Nice. Yeah. I think I've got a few of like Frankenstein.
What's WRWB? What's
red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Check.
Yeah. So I'm just going to move that because it's covering Zoe's face.
That's all right.
I haven't seen the new American covers for Graceling though. I think Mel is hosting. I think Mel is long gone. But I know she's hosting a readathon for that.
Yeah.
Soon.
The funny thing is, I read Graceling, the first book, like 20 years ago when it actually came out. I wouldn't be able to. I saw the cover. I'm like, yeah, I've actually read that, but that's all I
Yeah, you
remember.
didn't do anything. Yeah,
I have
that's
a
it.
feeling I probably read it 20 years ago too. And be like,
But I
yep.
don't think I didn't read any of the. It's a series. How many is it?
Yeah.
There's 6 books, yeah. I think I only read the first one.
3 or
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Mm.
Really? Do you love the book that much to have 6 copies? Mask Falling. Is it that good?
I
mean,
haven't read
The
it yet.
first one is
I
in
have
her
not read this book,
profile
so is it that good? Please
Mm.
comment.
picture. Yeah,
Mm.
that's usually what I do.
True.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. My thing is though that like, especially with the Cassie Clare, some of them are so big that they take up like
Yeah.
so much of my shelf already that if I'm gonna have
Yeah.
like 2 copies of it, it's gonna need its own shelf.
Yep.
But imagine if you loved Wheel of Time or
Oh,
there's
Hold
20 books or something.
yeah.
Or have
That's a
you
series.
seen
Oh my god,
Few
yeah.
start
Wheel of
that
Time,
series.
the special edition books?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I just want to get them, and I just need to display them like that.
Never read them. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's this one. The Mask Falling. Ah, so this is the series I got from the freaking book grocer.
The Bone Season. It's a good series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is the one I got from the book grocer, which I haven't. I've only read the first book, but I got it like when it came out. So I've got original covers.
Yeah, same.
I have the first one somewhere in storage.
I think I got the first
Yeah.
2 original and then they changed it.
But it's so funny that now everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's amazing," and I'm like, "Oh, that's an old book."
Yeah, she only released the most recent one, The Mask Falling. Was it last year or the year before?
Yeah, it was last
Was it
year. It was
big?
quite a gap
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, big gap.
Yeah, the first book was like
A while ago.
a
Yeah.
while back. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
I
was like
was only missing one book. I think I was only missing the second last book in my series. So yeah,
I think yeah. Mask Falling.
2013. The first book, Bone Season, is 2013.
yeah.
It's annoying that all of them were their normal covers, except I think Song Rising. There's one of them that has a different cover that you couldn't get.
Yeah.
That it didn't come in the original covers. It came just in the new format.
And it came in a smaller. And it's so annoying. Yeah. Yeah.
But when you're looking at the spine, it's light, and I think the one in the middle is a darker cover, and you're like, it doesn't even blend in with the colors.
Yeah.
That was a different size too.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah.
In saying that, this is not a complete series.
Oh no, it's going to be like 7 books or something.
Yeah.
We're in it for the long haul.
Well, yeah.
Oh, so no need to panic that I haven't read them yet. There's plenty.
No.
Yeah, you've got time.
Yeah, there's 7 books. She's counted up till 2026 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be dead by the time you come out. Buddy.
It's a bit like that, isn't it?
I think we all need to be vampires or something. Can we?
Yeah, I know, right?
Immortal just to read the books that I need to be read. Leave the mic on and people hear you snore.
Yeah, I love that.
No, my luck, I'd probably burp and fart as well.
Or like
So
I'd like fall asleep and fall off the couch or something.
Yeah.
Or, something equally embarrassing.
or we just start talking in our sleep and they're like, what? What are you saying?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like all of us having a conversation in our sleep.
Yeah.
Very brave.
Well, ebooks are okay to annotate.
No, I think she's saying I write directly in the books.
Oh, okay, in the books.
yeah,
Right,
yep.
yeah.
Yeah, and not
That is
yeah. But I mean, yeah, this is also
come on, I can't go and bend a wow. Unless it's my non-fiction, then I bend the page and I'm like, I don't care about you.
my boyfriend doesn't have bookmarks. The other day he was using like an empty toilet roll as a bookmark. And it's just like it's like at that point
You
just
could have
fold
been
over.
worse. You could have, turned the page or really
Yep.
demented the page. I mean,
Yeah. It's just like you couldn't at that point
find
fold
one.
the page over.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a pet peeve of mine too.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yep.
But I feel like, yeah, I don't know that I really like if I go back, I've already forgotten it. And if I like
Yeah.
highlight something, I feel like I'd be like, why did I highlight that line?
Yeah, exactly.
Tabs on it, you'd still have to go back. But it's I think it's the process of actually making a tab or a note that kind of helps you remember it better. You know, when you used to do a to-do list, you don't
Yep.
look at the to-do list because you kind of remember it because you've written it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the process of taking a note or writing it down that your brain goes, oh yeah, I have to remember that.
Yeah.
Amy's barring her library, not
Yeah.
coming in.
Mm.
Fair enough.
I hate Emma. I
I
haven't
like,
finished it.
Yeah, it's not my favorite Austen.
It's the only Austen I haven't finished.
I like what's it? I do. Unfortunately, this is a guilty pleasure. It's Gwyneth Paltrow, isn't it? in
Oh
Emma?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie version. Yeah,
I like that movie version. I have
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
That would be a nice book,
I
especially
have
with
some really nice ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Graceling, I think, as well.
No, because
Yeah.
everyone's like, especially when you see the younger YouTubers and they're like, oh my God, I'm like 18 and look, I've got this new book. It's amazing. And I'm like, that's 20 years old, buddy.
I know. It's like, I remember reading that in high school. Like,
Yeah.
I need to look these up later.
Yeah.
I know. What do you do? I don't understand though. Even if it's a beautiful book, if you don't actually like, I know people that buy, oh, because it was so beautiful. I didn't like the book, but the covers are gorgeous, so I bought them anyway. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
You're never reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, or like people will be like, oh, I don't read classics, but I just bought this like Barnes and Noble leather bound, and it's like, that's like $80.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You're not going to read it. Like, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They are
You
nice.
apparently get them through Booktopia.
Oh, okay.
The US covers.
Booktopia.
Yeah.
Or Book Depository. As I was reminded last time, Book Depository is free post.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting for an order from Booktopia that I ordered like 5 months ago.
Are you kidding me?
Book Depository.
No, Booktopia.
Yeah, some of them are
They keep
slow
sending me,
boat.
yes, they keep sending me updates. And I'm like, yes, ordered that 5
like
months
you
ago.
could just give me a refund, but
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't read Mask Falling yet.
I haven't read it yet. It's on my TBR cart. One day I'll get to it.
Yeah, I literally reread the first 3 books, and now I'm like, when will I read the 4th? Probably just before the 5th comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'll have to reread them all again so I can remember what happened.
If you're looking at the old and the new cover, I'm not sure if you can see the new cover. The new cover does look much nicer than the original.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need them. No, actually, this is the cover I've got.
Oh yeah, I had that one with the
original. That's the original cover.
yeah.
Mm.
But of course, you
yeah,
never get
I can't do that though.
What?
I'll get rid of
Unfolding
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
I got rid of the like Mortal Instruments because I'm never going to read those again. But
I've got them all. I haven't got halfway through them. I do have to probably pull them all out and actually do like a marathon run and just.
well, in our 24-hour readathon,
Yeah.
I don't think I can read a whole book series in 24 hours. Maybe 3 books. There's more than 3 books.
yeah, true. I think it's Mars Falling.
Yeah, Mars Falling.
Still
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, I remember reading it in high school.
Goldsboro must have cost you a penny, like.
Yeah.
Goldsboro books are beautiful though.
It's the same as not Goldsboro, which is the one that is very expensive, and they're limited edition.
Folio Society.
Folio
Yeah.
Society.
Yeah.
That would be like my 60th birthday present or something.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah. You save up.
Yep.
Plenty of time to catch up. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm gonna just like go through tomorrow and screen cap everyone's comments about it, so I can just send them to him and be like, "I told you it was weird."
Just get his toilet roll and at least make some book designs on it. Just
on it.
But
Exactly.
make the book marquee up. It's
Yeah. Yeah. So.
On the other hand, I've got a couple of books that I'm like, seriously, those not totally ugly cover, but you're like,
yeah, there's some ones that I've got that I'm like,
shame I don't like your cover, but I do like your book.
Yeah. I just feel old all the time.
Seriously, mate, if you're old, then I'm like the mummy, buddy. I'm the mummy.
Yep. When you work with some people and they were born when you finished high school, you sit there going.
I used to do some shifts down at Woolies checkout, and one of the delegates was like, "Oh, you could have, you're the same age as my mum. Come a bit closer."
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not even old. I'm literally only 26, but sometimes I'm like, wow, I feel old.
You're young and much. And
I know. But then they'll be like 18-year-olds, and I'm like, wow, I don't remember.
You look 18. You do look 18.
I still get kids menus at restaurants.
Which is good. Is that a discount? You're still getting a discount. Go, yes, I'm under 18.
I'm like, honestly, you know what? I will go for a chicken nugget and chips meal. Like, I'm happy to spend $10 on that. That's amazing.
Oh, could do a chicken nuggets and chips.
Yeah.
Or they forget about you. And they're like, I'm waiting for this order for 6 months. When that's a different code now. We're not that's
wrong. Yeah. They said it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the only difference with the UK and the US and Australia covers is the title font. The UK ones are more solid fonts, whereas the font on the US I think we're getting the UK or the US ones?
I think
usually we get UK. Usually.
I think we might be getting in the US ones. because these are going to be Pacific Australian ones. So they listed as Australia, UK, and US. We're actually being listed, recognised.
That never happens.
But it's funnier when we get books later, and I'm like, it's an Australian author.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so young.
Yeah, I
know. They're babies.
Yeah. I still get asked by people like, "Oh, you know, do you have the day off school?" And it's like, no,
Yes,
actually,
yes,
yes, I do.
like, I left. Sorry.
Just think though, you'll look that
Oh
much
yeah,
younger.
people always tell me, they're like, "Oh, when you're like 60, you'll look like 40." And it's like, that's great, but that doesn't help me right now.
Yes, I mean, I used to look very young, and I used to get literally patted on the head. Oh, sweetie, and I'm like, at the club, I got in the door. Come on, I'm over 18. But because I'm also 5'2", I'm short, and I looked
Yeah,
young.
I'm short too. Yeah, 5'2" as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute. It's so cute. No, bugger that.
The only thing that gives away my age is getting grey hair.
You can tint that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as fun as you think.
No.
Yeah, no.
Especially
I mean,
when you
I see it. Like, I see that I look young, but it still doesn't, like. So literally this one time my dad had friends over, and they thought that my brother, who is 2 years older than me, was my brother was my dad, and that my dad was my grandpa. And they thought I was like 10.
Your
And
brother really would have loved that. He would have probably liked
I
you shit.
think he thought it was quite funny. My dad, on the other hand, didn't
Thought
like
he
it.
was a grandpa.
Yeah.
He probably would have been.
Yeah.
You're like, that's okay, Dad. You started at 10, buddy. You started
Yeah.
young.
He started young.
You're a young grandfather. You're fine.
Yeah.
Dimples and ringlets. Amy, did you have dimples and ringlets? So you were cutie pie. It's all downhill, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Saying that, you can't actually say grey hair is old.
No.
I
know someone had grey hair in primary school.
Yeah.
Because they've got like skin hair pigmentation or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just the follicle of hair loses its pigmentation, and you turn grey. Okay, I'm just trying to look.
Apparently, Amy is still a cutie.
Dimples and ringlets.
Well, you are. Look at that smile.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the difference. If you can, so the big wide one is the one edition. We're getting the other one. With the smaller font. We're getting the other one. So if you want the bolder print, that's not what we're getting. We're getting the other one.
I actually prefer the other one, to be honest. I mean, not that I'd buy them, but
no.
So we're getting the US.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
unusual.
Which is unusual. We normally get the UK. It says here covers US and Australia is slide 1, and the UK is slide 2. So yeah, we're getting, which actually the writing actually looks nicer. To me, I like we're getting this set with the smaller writing.
Yeah, that's what Amy and Ash are both saying, that they prefer that one too.
That's the UK one with the bolder print.
Yeah.
I don't like that one as much.
But the pictures behind is pretty much the same pictures.
Yeah.
It looks like actually our copies are more saturated in colour. They're more The UK ones are a bit more starker on colour wise. We get more saturation of colour, which is good. Thank you for picking the nice ones for us. Yeah.
Mm.
It's going to cost a mint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to get it in. Do you reckon it's going to come out in a box set? Because it's supposed to come out in Valentine's Day. Do you think they'll sell it as a set or one at a time?
I don't know.
I mean, you'd hope that they'd sell it as a set, but also they'll make way more money if they do it
Yeah.
individually.
Mm.
I reckon maybe they might do like they'll sell them individually at first and then do a box set. But
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The box set will cost. It's probably $250. Easy.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I need it? Do I?
yeah, that's what Ash is saying. Yeah. I guess we will wait and see come Valentine's Day.
Mm. Yep.
At least I can get it off Afterpay or
Yeah.
break down the payments a bit.
Yeah. That's true.
It's the same as I think Crescent City. Is it Crescent City now? It's coming out with the special edition.
But I hate when they do that and the series isn't even finished.
Mm.
Because then you've got to wait.
Yeah.
For then that one to come out and then for that special edition to come out.
Mm.
No, because I've got the special edition. Some of them not special. Well, it is a special edition of the first book of ACOTAR and the first book of. No, came out with the first book of TOG as well, but they only printed the one book. You know, the one that came in the nice slipcover.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the first book. They've not printed the rest of them. They only did it that first book in that style. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, that's what.
Mate, if I could, Ash, mate, if I could afford Fairy Loot to come,
I think we should all just do like a special Fairy Loot order. We all just order on the same account. Like we need 10 of these. And we'll just halve the shipping.
Does it? We speak to Fairy Loot. We'll buy in bulk. Come on, just
just give us a little discount and a little off the shipping, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
I'd pay the box price. It's just the shipping price
on
top of it.
When it's almost the same price as the individual book itself.
So,
that's the thing.
You know the book that Gav was in?
Yes.
Rainbow Spray?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the nice edition with the rainbow spray on the thing, I reached out to the UK one and he's like, I don't think you'll want it because the book was $20 and the postage was like $40 or $50. He goes, this is too expensive. I don't think you'll want it.
Yeah.
It was going to cost me way more just to post it.
It's more for the shipping than the book it actually is. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the seller's like, oh yeah, I'll give you the price, but I'm pretty sure you don't want it. You want.
And good on him for actually being honest with the price as well, rather than go, yeah, we could do that. Then you pay it. You're like, yep.
Yeah. And it comes through and it's like, yeah. Okay, well, I think it's probably about time to end up since I said that we would go to 10:30. But thank you both for joining me and for everyone who joined in and who stayed with us for the whole time through our 2 reading sprints.
Yeah, exactly.
And just our hours of chatting. We really just need once a month, I think we talked about it before, I think with Ash, like a PowerPoint night where we all bring our own PowerPoint and we have 20 minutes to talk about whatever and then it moves on to the next person. We just do that. And
that's all you've got, Lols. That's all you got.
Next.
Yeah, we've just got the alarm going.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy. Congrats on finishing your book. Thank you, Amy. All right.
Okay. I think everyone else is asleep. You know, being
Yeah.
adults, you know, I've already,
Yeah,
you know,
here we are, yeah.
we're like,
That's okay because we will be back. Well, I will be back next Tuesday. Probably.
if you love me, I'll be back too. I swear.
Yeah.
I mean, I
As
may
long
not.
as you want to be here. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
I mean, I may not be able to promise not speaking. I'm pretty sure I'll speak.
It's okay. I think I can mute your microphone from here.
I'm pretty sure
I
I'll
also feel
feel like this.
a lot
Everyone
of
will be like,
Yeah.
we'll all just smile and nod occasionally. So
Yeah, and pretend that we
think
know
that
what
we
you.
can-
Yeah.
or I'll just be banned, accidentally banned. Oops, how
Yeah.
did that happen?
What, Lola's in a timeout? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad
Yes.
you managed to catch us for longer
Oh.
this time.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will see you all next time. Whoop.
If I don't talk, something's wrong. Hang on.
Yeah. No, we're just gonna pretend that we can hear her, Tracy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Cool. Awesome.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
thanks for inviting me. Thanks, Al.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks,
No
Zoe.
worries. Bye,
Awesome.
everyone.